Updated vaccinator module for precaution dose on CoWIN. Beneficiaries above 60 years of age, along with healthcare worker and frontline worker who are eligible for precaution dose, can now book their appointment online on CoWIN. Beneficiary can log in to CoWIN after entering their registered mobile number and one-time password and check the status of their vaccination, detail of first dose, second dose, their tag, for example citizen or healthcare worker or frontline worker, and also due date for precaution dose. Here you can see this beneficiary has a due date on 28th of November. So to schedule an appointment, beneficiary can click on schedule precaution dose, select the state and district or enter the PIN code, and now based on the vaccine and the availability, beneficiary will see the option and book the appointment for the precaution dose. Subsequently, get the appointment slip. In a similar manner, healthcare worker and frontline worker can also log in to CoWIN after entering registered mobile number and one-time password, and healthcare worker and frontline worker now can see their tag as HCW or FLW. So you can see on the screen now there is a additional tagging of HCW along with the due date of precaution dose available. And to schedule appointment, they can schedule it by clicking on schedule precaution dose followed by selecting state and district or entering postal code, and then they can select suitable date, time and CVC for vaccination and receive the appointment slip. Vaccinating beneficiaries with online appointment for precaution dose. Vaccinator can now log in into Vaccinator module and see the details of beneficiaries who have booked online appointment. Along with that, Vaccinator can also see type of beneficiary like healthcare worker or frontline worker or general citizen, and also the AFI status if there was a history. To vaccinate a beneficiary, Vaccinator can click on the details of the beneficiary like Alok Kumar here, and then follow the verification process. Vaccinator will also confirm from beneficiary that beneficiary has comorbidity and has taken medical advice for precaution dose. Followed by beneficiary can provide relevant details along with 4-digit reference ID and year of birth, and subsequently Vaccinator can verify the beneficiary. After the verification, the beneficiary can be vaccinated after clicking on the confirm tab, and you can see that beneficiary is moved to the vaccinated tab, and here we can download the certificate of the beneficiary. The new certificate will have the details of precaution dose as well, along with the date and the badge number. In a very similar way, healthcare workers who have booked online appointment, Vaccinator can select them and start the process of verification followed by vaccination. Here also the beneficiary has to provide relevant details along with year of birth, and after the verification, the beneficiary will move to the verified tab, and here the vaccinator can confirm the status of beneficiary to confirm. And the certificate can be downloaded. On-site or walk-in provision for precaution dose. Vaccinator can search the beneficiary with mobile number along with reference ID and the photo ID numbers. Once the vaccinator enter any particular number to search the beneficiary, for example mobile number, vaccinator can see the details of the beneficiaries registered with that mobile number, detail like type of beneficiary and also the AFI status. Like you can see there is one beneficiary with the AFI status yes. Here the vaccinator can add the beneficiary to the session. However, if they are not eligible and not tagged as the healthcare worker, the vaccinator has option to tag the beneficiary as healthcare worker or frontline worker by uploading a supporting document. And now you can see that beneficiary type is updated and Meena Kumar here is now tagged as healthcare worker and can be added to the session for precaution dose. Same process will be followed. Here you have to verify the details of the beneficiary, enter the year of birth, the beneficiary will then move to the verified tab, and from verified we can confirm the status of the beneficiary and you can see that beneficiary is vaccinated. Similarly, if there is a beneficiary with 60 plus years of age and have completed 9 months after the second dose, the vaccinator can add that beneficiary in this session. Like you can see Mr. Manoj Kumar here. We can click on the beneficiary details and here also beneficiary the comorbidity is there and the medical advice is received. Beneficiary will provide relevant details like the reference ID and for year of birth, and subsequently beneficiary can be moved from verified to vaccinated tab and vaccinator can provide a certificate to beneficiary with all relevant details.